Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hisham. 10 years ago, exactly in the year 2003, I was working as a sleep laboratory technician to make some cash for my master's study. And that time, when I was putting patients to sleep to get diagnosed for sleep apnea, I was dreaming to have a tool that I can give to those patients to take home and be diagnosed in the comfort of their own bed. And now, my dream is in my hands. Apnea DX, a sleep apnea diagnostic device. Why do we care about sleep apnea? The issue that we are tackling here is a very common disorder affecting 20 million people in North America alone, with serious consequences such as heart failure, stroke, cancer, and car accidents. Fortunately, it's an easy to treat disorder, but the problem lies in diagnosing sleep apnea. Speaking of diagnosis, we have to talk about polysomnography, something similar to what you see in the picture over there, a cumbersome and expensive test that costs $500 to $2,000 per test per night. And therefore, most patients remain undiagnosed, corresponding to about 17 million people in North America and Canada and the US alone. And that's why there's a huge demand for a portable and reliable device. And my solution is nothing but Apnea DX, my invention. What makes Apnea DX unique and stands over all other solutions? Because of 4 main features that only this device combines at the same time. 1, it's accurate, as has been shown by rigorous validation in the lab and in the home, showing more than 95% agreement with PSG and high reproducibility in home studies. The portability of the device. It's a self-contained device, no external wires. Any patient can use it by himself without any training. Apnea DX is backed up by top people in the field, world-renowned scientists in the field of sleep apnea, top engineers, industrial designers. I myself am a medical doctor and a biomedical engineer, and I'm leading a team currently to test and validate the device. So now let's talk business. My business plan is as follows. First step was launching a company, Apnea DX, a spin-off company. We will begin manufacturing soon, and we'll have the first 1,000 devices in the middle of this year. This first batch will be used by a program that will evaluate the device in a post-market study called Excite. Actually, you are the first device to be involved in this program, a government-launched program to evaluate medical technology. This step is actually the first rollout in Ontario. This will allow us, the success of this trial will allow us to roll out in the rest of Canada and the US. How are we going to make money from this device? Our main target is getting reimbursed by government jurisdictions, starting with OHIP listing. The Excite trial will allow us to get the approval. And we are also open to selling over the counter for interested patients. The projected revenue with penetration rates increasing from 2% to 20% is expected to reach $50 million, assuming a total of 2 million tests, the whole market being 2 million tests. And if we penetrate that at 2% to up to 20% in 5 years, we will hit $50 million in the year 2018. Finally, what is my role here? I will be the chief scientist of Apnea DX, leading a multidisciplinary team. I will communicate with medical professionals to identify their needs and create commercially competitive versions of Apnea DX. Finally, my scientific contributions will add to the commercial operations to create a market value of Apnea DX. Thank you very much, and this marks the end of my presentation.